Hey everybody, welcome back to El Dorado EU4 multiplayer featuring myself, Northern Line, as well as Quill, Arumba, and Mathis. Say hello.
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 Hey there. How's it going?
It's going well.
How's it? It's good?
Not bad.
It's good.
Okay.
So after the last episode, I realized, I think, that Edern is not actually Mathis's capital, or Edern is Mathis's capital. I'd imagine it was Constantinople because of reasons. So I've had to piece out with something slightly different than I was talking about.
Deal, whatever it was. I'm in no place to deny it, so.
You didn't even read it?
No, I just hit accept. It's like, yep, yours, whatever you want.
Is a little bit of Turkish land and war reparations, although it didn't take any of your current money, so you still have, what, 5 or 6 grand kicking around for mercs for your other war?
How many mercs can I build? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can build 12 mercs. Oh, this is going to go well. All right.
Who's Australia and why did they just break free?
I don't know.
Australia was part of me. They're not anymore.
I actually looked like I was trying to go look at Australia.
Whoa, what happened to Australia? I didn't release Australia.
I didn't release it. I don't know what happened.
I think did you accept demands or were you broken?
I have no idea.
Because did I unsiege those provinces, or were they still sieged by rebels? No, I unsieged those provinces.
One province in there was sieged by rebels. That's it.
They must have been close to enforcing demands or something, and then...
And then it popped right back in after the war.
Ah.
Oh. Well.
I don't know how I'm going to do this, because they have 20, 30, 40, 50, almost 60 troops, and I can build 12 mercenaries. How am I going to do this?
I would actually ally you if I had manpower. But because of our stupid war in Europe, I don't have much manpower right now.
That was the big problem too. Yeah, after the war in Europe, I had like no manpower.
All right, light ships. Some people were saying I should have taken trade power, which also would have been quite nice for monies. Because compared to you guys, well, I don't know how much money you're making now, Mathis.
30.
Net? So what's your total income?
Net. That's what I'm bringing home. My total income is... Where is economy? I have no idea. Where is it?
F1 and then 3.
I'm on 3. I'm on 3, but I don't know how to tell. Where is it?
The income, the left-hand side.
5605.
Okay, so yeah, you're... because you don't have any ships left, right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to hear Northern Line do that again.
Yeah, it was so resigned. F1 and then 3.
I just think it's great. I mean, you've learned.
So turned on right now.
I know it's great. It's really good.
You know, I'm always paying attention most of the time. I'm always here. Sometimes it makes it in whether I'm paying attention or not. Cherokee. So I've asked this 100 times, somewhat ironically, I guess. If I declare war on someone and I have a truce with their ally can still come in.
Yes, but you can't make him a co-belligerent.
Okay.
Which, if you've forgotten what that means, that means that they cost twice as much war score.
To take over their stuff.
Yeah.
But why would you ever want to make them... Oh, because it would make it easier to get to 100% war score?
No, like if you're trying to actually take land from them, and like you click on a province and say the provincial war score is 17%, then to take that province would be 34%.
Oh, okay, I see.
Also twice as much to vassalize or things like that too.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck am I even looking for here? I went to I had F1 and then 1, and now I'm just sitting here. There was something important.
Did you try zooming in and zooming out a couple times?
Wait. That sorted it. Okay.
Good.
Now you remember what you wanted to do?
Precisely,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, now I wanted to see if I had a coalition against me. That's important.
Yeah, of course you do.
For no reason in particular. I mean, I'm waiting for my manpower to recharge, so it's just going to be like a small war. Very minor.
Just a wafer-thin war.
Yeah, surely, sir, you can have just one more.
Brittany wants military access. Where are they again? Oh, down here. And yeah, I agree with you, Roomba, that next time, maybe like not in this like completely randomized nation stuff, because we never know where anything is.
Yeah, Oh, that's right. I just remembered. I have the leaderless, the nameless leaders.
Oh yeah, Prince Regency Council.
Prince Regency Council, but then also have the general with no name at all. Oh, that's funny. Wow, Tlemcen actually has 17 regiments. How did they do that? I'm confused. Oh, it's like a one province minor. And they have 17 regiments.
Wow.
I have,
do they have vassals?
No, they just have literally one province. You can see them down in South America. They've got one province, and they're in U.S. Brazil right now with 17 regiments.
Weirdly enough, I don't think I've ever seen this. I have a 54-year-old ruler with no legal heir, but on monarch death, just a different Finnish noble succeeds the throne. Does this cause like the same kind of succession war that you would normally expect, or like a stability hit or something because we lose our dynasty? Or does it just business as usual but different?
That's normal. You're gonna have, if you die with no heir, then if you're Catholic, you're gonna have like a war of succession.
Okay.
And otherwise you just get a random ruler, and you have bad stuff happen to your country. So have fun.
There's got to be some way to invite some nubile young courtiers to my kingdom.
It's not CK2.
Yeah, I know, but maybe it could be.
Maybe it could be.
Ooh. I gained a merchant. U.S. Brazil has 10 provinces now.
God
cool.
Damn. How much money are you making? What's your income there?
My income? Not that great. I make 127. Like I said, it's not that great.
Is that your net or your gross? I'm assuming that's your... Oh,
gross.
Yeah, but... Really? Your gross is 127?
Yep.
And you're spending, what, 150 on your freaking colonies?
Pretty much.
It's amazing.
Well, I don't know how, but even with the changes that they made, the Native Americans are still making a lot of money. And so there's a bunch of comments a few videos back about how we're doing United States deficit spending. Like, I'm taking money from the natives to go into debt on infrastructure and everything else. Like, it's kind of fun. Fun and funny.
Mathis, are you just like completely despondent?
I'm just completely fucked. I'm trying to figure a way out of this. It's my 16 troops versus their 50 some odd, plus a 21 stack regiment of rebels that decided to show up because they wanted to join the party. Am I gonna do this? What do you guys want? What do you want?
I lost the siege of Mogadishu. Taking too long for my troops to get down there.
Where's oh man, they want me to release Baroda. That's like half my country. They want me to release Baroda and Charka. Sorry, that's more than half my country.
Tell them to Baroda hell.
Oh
hey.
More rebels. Go away. 38, 48, 50s. Hang on. 48. 56. 61.
11.
Hey.
19. 131.
They have, oh god, what the there's over 100 army I have to oh god. All right, fine. I'll release whatever you want. What do you want?
Don't do it, man.
I got to. I can't fight for it. They're going to stack wipe me and 100% me if I don't. I already have high war exhaustion going on right now. They're just walking through my country, wiping out whatever they feel like.
You're supposed to be the enormous wall between Quill and myself.
Ha! All right, see ya. What do you want? What do you want?
Quill's going to be worried about the Arumbian conquest of Ndongo.
Oh, yeah, that's
real
fair.
soon now.
What do you want? You want this? You want
So
this?
my merchant, my new merchant, he doesn't actually have a name either.
That's amazing.
Like every character that I get doesn't have a name anymore. That's kind of weird. Definitely broke the game.
Yeah, way to go. Congratulations, actually. You should be very proud. Yeah, it would have been nice to grab Crete, but I wasn't in a position to go and grab that. So much trade power over there.
Oh, I see. A co-belligerent can do like an alliance chain.
Yes.
That's the negative part of it.
That's right.
Right, but also you get the reduced cost.
By not making them a co-belligerent.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if you make them a co-belligerent, then it's not as expensive to take their stuff.
Oh.
But they can call in their own allies.
Okay, I have it backwards. I understand now.
Yeah, so if you look at someone, they don't have much in the way of allies, and you want a crap ton of their land, then you co-belligerize them. But if you don't co-belligerize them, they can't call in people. And if you only want a province or two, you can get that in a separate piece, even without declaring them as a co-belligerent. Like, you're going to have plenty of war score for that. Just
Go away.
nibble at them.
All right. We can do that. Just a short little war while our manpower comes back here.
Short victorious war.
Just for practice. Oh yeah, Pequot got torn up. That's why you don't mess with the papal controller. Who is not me anymore.
Okay. Good to know, maybe.
Uh-oh. This can't be right. I'm making money. Something's wrong. I need to send more colonies. Go.
Sorry, how much are you spending on colonies again?
Right now, that's the problem. I'm not spending enough. I'm only spending 11
Here we go.
ducats.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Yeah. I remember when you were spending 150 with your 10 colonies simultaneously.
I don't know why I stopped doing that.
I don't know
should
why.
do that. I should do that again.
It's a lot of money you're leaving sitting around there. Orthodox zealots? No, Australia, don't lose to Orthodox zealots. Make it very inconvenient when I take your territory.
So my leader died, but I just got like a really good leader to replace him, and incredibly low legitimacy.
Right, that makes sense because of the change. Ooh. Speaking of leaders, I just got a 4-5-2 general. Can't complain. All right. You siege the rebellions.
Aw, and he's only 21. Plenty of time to sire legal heirs. Probably.
Hey, what, Australia? I'm going to go and kill your Orthodox zealots. How do you feel about that? I guess the problem...
No, go ahead.
No, I forgot that like Mathis is Orthodox, which is why a lot of these provinces were Orthodox. I don't know why Australia came back as Sunni, although it looks like most of the provinces are Sunni, so that works.
So it only gives you the, like, blank is no longer a valid rival pop-up if you're rivaled with them, right? Not just if they're in the candidate pool?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's sensible.
Yeah, because that pool should change all the time, and you won't be aware of it. I'm positive.
All right.
That's my mission.
If I have land in a colonial region that's not cored, will it automatically go to my colonial nation?
I think so. I
Because
don't
like
think you need to core. There's some weirdness there every now and again, but I don't think you should have to core it.
yeah, like I think I have 7. Oh, oops! I just went over 100% overextension. Oopsie.
What could possibly go wrong with that?
I have like 7 provinces, but they're not cored, so I don't get a colonial nation. But I'm wondering if I actually need to core all of them, or if I can just get by with coring up to 5.
I see what you're saying.
And then have the Colonial Nation core the rest.
Well, even if you don't, even if they don't auto flip to the Colonial Nation, you could just sell them the province one at a time.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think they'll auto flip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that then.
Oops.
Did you lose land to Ashanti, Mathis?
No.
Okay. They look different.
I guess you released Serbia?
I had, yep, that's what they wanted.
Oh, wow. It's a cautionary tale, man. That could have been me after that war, too.
Yeah,
but you're in the...
go after the HREs.
I just got lucky that you're in the center and I'm over here in the attic.
It's fair. Yeah.
Oh, they have more than that.
Oh, that river was not big enough to justify a crossing penalty. It doesn't even just go around it. It only covers like a third of the province. What's worse, a crossing penalty or like a landing penalty?
The landing
is
-2.
Okay.
Because a normal river is -1, a straight is -2, and the landing is -2. And I don't think high maneuver cancels the landing penalty.
It doesn't, but it does this. It gets rid of the straight though.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Which I used against Mathis because I had a high maneuver guy. Because I wasn't going to cross over, and then I was like, well, actually, I can jump on Constantinople. I'll also use my high maneuver guys to defend against potential reincursions by Mathis.
Not even going to acknowledge that one.
I just having Turkey is gonna feel pretty good. It would be nice if I could have taken Edirne and solidified my stuff. If ever we stop being rivals, that's the thing. I'm still okay with totally selling these 2 provinces to Mathis if ever we're no longer rivals. That was our plan oh so long ago. They're not doing much for me, and they're actually leading me to make like poor decisions and like aggressive decisions as well.
72%? Come on.
Ooh, I want this. I don't...
Keep on gaining merchants, and I have no idea where to put them. Like this area is not really very good for steering trade because there's just not a lot of places where the trade needs to be steered.
So many first world problems.
I know, really.
I only have level 3 diplomatic advisors available. It's so expensive.
Arumba, is it that you don't have good places to steer trade because all the trade goes to Europe? Or Africa, I guess?
Yeah, it's just the nodes. Like, it still is one of my major complaints about the trade system is that having static trade nodes means that, like, I don't know, if you want to build a huge empire upstream of the end nodes, then there's just no real option to turn the trade around. Like, for example, take a look at the Brazil node. Brazil can only go to South Africa. I can't steer Brazil's trade north. I just can't do it. Now, and then the problem is that the node in Africa, it's outside my trade range. So I can't steer from Africa back to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's just silly.
Is that like, do you guys know if that's based on history or like prevailing winds or something like that? Because there's one that goes, like you said, from Africa back to the Caribbean. But I think, oh no, there's like 4 that go there. Never mind. Disregard. We can ask.
Yeah, we'll harass them. Well, they've changed them a few times, and I think there is something to be said about, certain historical nodes behaving in certain ways.
Yeah, they're changing it again.
There's a lot of game balance.
Next patch, they're changing it again so that Bordeaux is like not an end node or something.
It wasn't before. That was excellent.
So Bordeaux will like feed into the like Mediterranean or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw people talking about it. I don't really know exactly what it is. Hey, I got some gold. Some provinces with gold. Apparently, according to people, they can't send gold if they don't have gold.
So what?
Trade goods. Like they have to actually have trade goods.
Oh, gotcha.
I just got 26 war score from winning one battle.
That seems fair.
Sacked by this entire army of Australia.
Was it a big
Even their
battle?
emus. They had what, 13? I think 13,000 troops, something like that.
So that was the robot, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's what that noise was.
Okay, you're the robot. I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
I think we should go for like another minute because I'm about to take a bunch of aggressive expansion, I think. So I want to know where the coalition stands before the next episode.
That seems reasonable. I'm actually surprised I don't have a coalition against me. Probably I will soon, especially after I forcibly vassalize Australia over here.
With apologies to our Australian viewers, of course, who
They just
value their independence and
I don't value it that much, apparently.
apparently not. Yeah. Oh, you can build more than one arsenal. I didn't know this.
Yeah, there's like the arsenal is what the high level military building, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can have arsenals everywhere, but if you build an arsenal, then you can't build a college or a naval arsenal or a mint or whatever.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Once you get into the turbo specialized buildings in a particular branch, it disables the others.
I understand. All right, well, nobody's joined the coalition against me, so unfortunately, I guess that'll be the end of this episode.
All right.
If everybody's ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thanks for watching. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with another one. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal, no matter who or whom you're watching. And I'm not sure if those ViewSync links are still getting posted.
They are. Yeah, someone's
There's
doing
a
it.
sticky thread, I thought, but I didn't check it in the past couple of days. But yeah, you can check out the ViewSync links on Arumba's subreddit. But for now, thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.